What's up guys, my name's Kirby, and in this video you are going to learn the exact method to raise your default level of happiness. And I'm not talking about happiness from external objects like money or fame or anything like that. I'm talking about increasing your level of joy so you have this deep-rooted fulfillment that gives you pleasure at every moment of life, regardless of what your external circumstances are. If you enjoy this video at any point in time, hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, then subscribe. If you check back at the past week or so, I'm doing videos every single day and I'm not going to stop. So if you want to see videos just like this one, then subscribe. But let's get right into it. I'm going to start with a quote from Seneca, who was a great philosopher back 2,000 years ago. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient, for he that is so wants nothing. The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not. I really don't want you to get confused by this quote, thinking that Seneca is advising us not to want external things like money or happiness from external objects or anything like that. If Seneca won the lottery, of course he'd accept it. Seneca was a very wealthy man himself, so that's not the point of this video. Instead, it's to be content with what you have before you start looking for external things to increase your happiness. Seneca is advising us to be completely present to the moment. Stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about the future. Neither of those things are real, because in the future, that moment in time will be the present moment. You see, you can't change the past, for it's done, and you can't change the future because it's not happened yet. All you have is the present moment. So live now in this present moment. You, right now, watching this video, get into the present moment. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware that you're sitting down. Feel the seat that you sit on or the bed that you sit on, and just be in the present moment. Take this time now to enjoy what you have. Stop thinking about the past. Stop worrying about the future. Just be present right now whilst watching this video, and appreciate that you're having the time and the space and the alone time, and you have the computer or the phone or the screen, wherever you're watching it. Just be completely present. See, what happens over time is our monkey mind gets completely distracted. It's just within our brain. When we get an increase in happiness from external objects, say for example you win the lottery, after a time your happiness increases a little bit, but after a week or a month or a year, your happiness goes back down to the default level. This is called the Hedonic Treadmill in science, and it states that whenever an external event happens to you, your happiness changes for a little bit, whether it being a positive change or a negative change, but after time you return to the default level of happiness. This is just human nature. This is what happens. This is why so many people that win the lottery, they enjoy the money for a certain length of time, but after a while their expectations increase, which brings their default level of happiness back down to where they were before they won the lottery. It's exactly the same thing when something negative happens. Say something's stolen from you. For a while you're annoyed at yourself. Why did I let this happen? But then as time goes on, you return to your default level of happiness. The advice that Seneca is giving you is the advice that is to increase that level of happiness, to stop fluctuating between happiness and negative. It raises the bar completely so you can be completely content, completely joyful at all times. Let me tell you a quick story that will help you internalize this point. A few years ago I wanted this new laptop, and I dreamt about it, and I obsessed about this, and I saved up for time and time and time, and I convinced myself that when I got this laptop I would be happy. I'd be completely content. So I got the laptop and I was right. I was happy. I was completely content. For a week, maybe. Then after the week, I got bored of the laptop. I wanted something better and better. This is the hedonic treadmill that I'm telling you about. My happiness level increased, but then it went back to the default level of happiness. Think of ways that this has happened in your life, and I promise you, you will find some. Use this as reminders to yourself that you can't stop looking for external things to increase your level of happiness. Happiness comes from within. I urge you to understand that happiness comes from within you. You have happiness inside of your body. Just realize that and you will be joyful, I promise you. That's it from me, guys. My name's Andrew Kirby. If you enjoyed this video, then like it, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, if you want to start improving your life day by day by day, then subscribe and I'll be giving you videos and reminders that you need to know just like this one every single day.